Heyo, how's it going, everybody? I hope anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, welcome. My name is Rioka. I'm going to be playing a video game on the old internet, and tonight that video game is going to be Fate Grand Order. We are back doing Lost Belt 6, doing all that good stuff. Just again, our eternal game of catch up. Just moseying along. I really don't have a whole lot to say here at the top of the stream. Not a whole lot going on. Oh, never mind. I do actually have something to say. So my roommates and I are gonna be like doing a thing tomorrow. We're gonna be hanging out. So I'm probably going to be streaming a bit earlier in the day than I normally would. I want to say maybe around like, I don't know, like 4 to 5 or something like that. So yeah, I guess that will be something to look out for. Yeah, tomorrow we're just gonna be doing Genshin, finishing out the Albedo event thingy that we were doing last week. So yeah, that is something that I could go ahead and say right here, right off the bat. But yeah, aside from that, not a whole lot else to really talk about. So I think we can just go ahead and, you know, just get right into it. Why don't we? There's a whole lot of FGO to get through. So might as well just go ahead and get it started. You know. All right. So let me kill the BGM here, and then get the FGO audio going. Alrighty. Go over here. Alright, so here we are once again. I've apparently got something that I can grab here. Alright, and I guess I don't know if they just implemented this, but yeah, I guess you can increase the strength of face cards, which honestly, maybe we should take a look at that real quick, because that sounds like it could probably really come in handy, especially for, you know, servants that you particularly use a whole lot. So first, select a command card. Well, obviously we want to go with arts card for Castoria here. Oh my goodness, QP needed 500,000. Okay, and apparently you can raise the strength of the face card by up to 500. So how many does just one? How many? Oh my god. Okay. Wow. And it only goes up by 20? Holy hell. How much would it cost to do max? Almost all my QP to max out a single face card. God damn, man. Jesus. Oh, and look at that. That's cute. It gets little like military emblems as it goes up more. How about that? Okay, well, maybe we can raise it up by like half or not. I guess all right. Well, let's do that for right now. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. So command card enhanced. So now it's 240 out of 500. So what does that do? Does that mean that it does more damage, or I'm assuming? So in my mind, I'm assuming it's. I guess we can just check what it says here. You can increase a command card's attack strength by using. Okay, so it is just attack strength. I wonder, does that mean that it also, whatever the face card's you know, natural effect is, will also be enhanced? So if you So if it's an arts card, do you get more MP? If it's a quick card, do you get more C stars? If it's a buster card, do you get more just raw attack off of it or something like that? I don't know. It's interesting. That is interesting to be able to do that now. Unless you've been able to do that the entire time and I just didn't notice, because I don't really fuck around a whole lot with FGO anymore. How's it going, Lee? Basically that, making all of it stronger. Okay, cool beans. Good to know. Alrighty. Well, that's one more thing that I can just spend all my QP on. Speaking of, like, you can get... Can you just buy QP? I forgot. I'm pretty sure you can't, because you can get QP from like just doing a bunch of shit. When you burn shit, does that give you QP? Let me see if I can recall. I got so many of these foos. I'm using them. I am using them. So don't worry about that. Been around for 2 years. Well then. No wonder I didn't know what those little beast paws were for this entire time. Good stuff. Okay. My mouse is being really stupid right now. Who's on the banners? Bhima and Duryodhana. Sounds like some Indian servants. There's Kama. You know what? I got 69 Saint Courts, you know, good nice number there. We can maybe try and see what we can make happen here. I mean, we know nothing exciting is gonna happen, but we can at least do it, you know? We can at least give it a shot. Give it the old college try. I got enough for 2 10 pulls. Let's see what happens. All right. Bhima is one of Arjuna's brothers. Good stuff. All right. So yeah, I'm not expecting literally anything from this, because we all know that FGO is peak scam. Peak scam nation. So not expecting too much here. And Duryodhana was Kama's boss that guided him. Okay, so I was on the right track though. They are from Indian Hindu mythology. Good stuff. And then yeah, Kama also was as well. Ooh, Guardians of the Garden. Nice little alliterative wordplay there. Yeah, so... Oh yay, Gilles Doré, my favorite. And yeah, I couldn't get any more of him. After tomorrow, Durga will be here as well. Well, how about that? We just get the whole gang together, why don't we? Oh, shit. Eleganto. And Durga has Kali. I'm getting a whole lot of 4-star CEs, but hey, you know what? Like, those are pretty much dime a dozen nowadays. Unless you're trying to get a specific CE, then you'll never see it. It will never appear in your on your screen if you specifically want the CEs. Yay. Good stuff. Good stuff. It is crazy, like, you know, with all the modern day gachas and just comparing them to FGO, which is still so terrible. Increase MP gain by 15%. Begin battle with MP charge at 30% for yourself. That is not too shabby. That's pretty solid, actually. Crit strength by 20%. MP gain by 5%. Also not bad if you're running a quick team. Apply sure hit. Increase critical strength by 15% for yourself. That could maybe be help in specific situations, but all right, one more. Let's do a thing that I haven't really done in a good long while, which is try and get the bad juju out of our rolls here by just doing a bunch of friend point pulls until we get like something decent. Okay, we need at least like a 4-star something, like a 4-star foo or something like that, which I think you can get from this from the friend point. Or no, I think you. No, you can't you? You can get 4-star experience from this thing, can't you? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's relevant to the new main storyline. I see. Okay, you know what? That should be enough, right? That should be good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a 4-star. Okay, let's go. Quickly before it dries up. Go. Oh, we're screwed. Alrighty then. GG. Damn. Okay, Babbage. Oh, no, great. I love it. Okay. We're just gonna skip through then. Another ending. Yay. Love it. Oh yeah, that's a good min roll right there. Begin battle with your MP charge at 60%. God dang! It's like the little sister of Kaleidoscope. Good stuff. Alrighty. Well, yeah, why not? Just burn out my my singles while I'm at it too. Okay. There was a little bit of loading there, but I don't trust it. Yeah. Under the sun. Under the sun. Under the sun. Okay. And boom shakalaka. All right. Yay. I was wondering. I thought it might have been Shota Gill, but no, not today. Alrighty. Good stuff. That was exactly what I expected to happen. Alrighty. Let us continue on and sally forth. Okay, so last time around, we were about to enter, or no, we did essentially enter into the dragon swamp or whatever this was. We met up with Lancelot, and I'm assuming this is gonna be her leg of the story, so we're probably gonna fight her and then we're gonna team up with her, which I'm assuming means that we're going to go after Tristan last and add her to our collection last before we take the fight to Morgan. So all right, let us sally forth. Hey Patat, hope you're doing all right tonight. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh my goodness gracious, what was that? Okay. we're just starting right off with it, I guess, which I mean I guess makes sense because last time around I think we ended like right after the battle, so good stuff. Beast. Oh, she going in on it. Oh yeah, we were fighting Koyanskaya. I forgot about that. All right, good stuff. She got her. Alright. Yep, that's Lancelot's erendite. She just destroyed Koyanskaya's spirit core, no question. What, just like that? Ain't no shot. Oh. Oh, she don't look so good. That wasn't her.
She's gone! What happened? Melusine? I thought you'd killed her. Lancelot. In this form, I am Tomlin Lancelot. I will tell you nothing unless you call me by that name. Not that there is anything I want to tell you in any case.
She was all business and going super feral on her just a minute ago, and then she's just like,
actually, it's Lancelot.
Okay. FGO is the ultimate gacha where the moment you pull a 5-star, you feel adrenaline because there's no feeling of I reach the guaranteed unless you do reach it. Nah, for FGO, every pull that I do, I know there's a 99.9999999% chance of disappointment. So that's what playing a game like this for almost a decade now will do to you. You're just dead inside. Nothing about this game really really shocks or invigorates me anymore, at least when it comes to the pulls, because I'm just like, I know there ain't nothing for me at the end of that rainbow. There's no cheese at the end of that maze. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's just all disappointment and broken dreams and empty wallets. So yeah.
Okay, Lancelot, we won't mention that other name again, but it looks like you're just as strong even without your gifted name. In fact, you might even be weaker as Lancelot, so if you want to go by that name, you won't hear us complain. Exactly. Thank you for being so understanding. No problem. I'm flattered you think so. But anyway, what happened with Koyanskaya? Should we assume she got away? Well, maybe.
Aw.
I should have gone for her head, not her heart.
You gotta learn the Thor lesson, Lancelot. You gotta just get in there and just go right for it. Nothing for it but to do it. Unless you're the guy that rolled 4 5-stars back to back, we all congratulate him. Is that what we did? 4 5-stars back to back. Like, I really want to know the actual odds of that being able to happen. Like, it's it has to be like, I mean, so technically if he got 4 5-star, it would have to be 4 in like, I don't even know, like a billion. I honestly think it might be that out of whack. 4 out of a billion. I would not be surprised if the odds were that bad.
That beast was still weak since she wasn't fully grown, but she had vitality to spare. If I had to guess, I'd say she has several lives, though she should at least be incapacitated for a few days.
I'm just glad she's gone for now. It's all thanks to you, baby girl.
Oh, good. I knew that, of course, but I'm glad to see you do too.
Oh, I forgot about you. Yeah, you fucking tried to set us up, didn't you?
This is great. Now old Lord Skelly will stick around for a long time yet. Without Lord Skelly, the lake would have filled back in with regular ocean. Then the border between the surface and the spirit cavern would fall apart and Lady Ansel would be sad. Lord Skelly? Is that really what the Mirror Clan called Albion? Yup, it's easy to tell who you mean that way, right? Anyway, why don't we go back? The longer you stay here, the worse you're gonna feel. I'm getting that, yeah. This poison is strong enough to affect spirit origins. I don't even want to think about the genetic effects it could have on living creatures. Besides, while I'd love to investigate Albion's corpse further, we have something else that needs doing right now.
Let's go back to those ruins then. How about you, Lancelot? What are you going to do, Lancelot? We're going back to those ruins. Oh, she's not even gonna say anything, huh? Not even worth it? I see.
What? What is it? Stare all you want, you're not going to find a weakness. It's not that. I was just wondering what you being a living Albion means. Also, I have to say, Melazine is a lovely name.
I can't believe she just blurted that out. Even Habitrot knew better than to bring it up.
That has nothing to do with you, and it's not worth talking about. Lancelot is Albion's left claw. When the planet turned into the Sea of Nothingness, Albion, who didn't make it back to paradise, exhausted their strength and died when they fell from the sky. Specifically, their left claw? Like the whole ass claw? Or like the, just like the, what is it? Wait, isn't the claw technically like the little sharp bit, and then like the whole thing is like the talon? So, but they have multiple claws then. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm reading too much into it. But even though their heart had stopped, their flesh lived on. Right before their body completely fell apart, they cut off their left claw. That left claw was Melazine's before this new life. It was here in this lake for a long time. Not even sure if it was alive or dead. Blah! I didn't see anything like that the last time I was here. I'm sure you didn't. Before I looked like this, I was just a filthy clump of flesh. I had no muscles, no bones, no cilia, no hair, no joy, no fun, no sadness, no suffering. I didn't even know I was a dragon, or what I would have liked to be. I may have been alive, but I wasn't truly living. I was just a thing wriggling in the darkness of the bog.
Oh, she like me for real, for real.
But then, one day...
Oh my. Oh! Please stop this, Lady Aurora. You're going to dirty yourself. Any creature living in a bog like this must be even filthier than the moor.
Why would you say something like that? Just look at how much it's struggling to reach the light. It's okay. This lake is quite shallow. I'm sure even I can help it.
Oh my. Eek! What is that thing? It looks like rotten fruit. I mean, I wouldn't go that far necessarily. Like, come on, man. This CG is interesting. Please, get away from it, Lady Aurora. You'll ruin your dress.
Oh my, you poor thing. You must be so cold. You're not a water fairy, are you? Hello there, darling one. Or good morning, I think. Yes, that's better.
Wow. Look at that.
My name is Aurora. What's yours?
My goodness. That's definitely some imagery right there.
Now that we're friends, could I offer you some tea? Oh, only if you like tea, of course.
Ah.
I met someone who had no reservations about cradling a creature like me in her arms. It was the first time I'd seen something beautiful. That was when I gained this form. I was no more than a bunch of cells, but once I saw her, I knew I wanted to be just like her. That was the first thing I ever wanted. And now I have this body, along with the name she gave me, Melazine. So you didn't have muscles or bones or even cilia to transport cells. You must have been something like an amoeba then. But then, once you saw a model for a new way to be, you transformed into a fairy? Yes, that's right. Amazing, isn't it? It truly was a miracle.
I do really like her smile. It's really cute, and I also like that whenever she uses it, she's like always like using it to gas herself up. Like, yes, I am so perfect and wonderful and miraculous, aren't I? Praise me more. You may do so. You have permission. She's a brat, but she's I don't even think she really realizes it. Nobody else would have ever thought to go into that dark, muddy bog, let alone cradle me like that. That's why my life belongs to her. My whole reason for being is making her wishes come true. But she had duties she couldn't neglect, so we couldn't be together forever. 100 years ago, the Earth, Wind, King, and Fang clans were so afraid of the calamity that they began fighting amongst themselves again. So at High Queen Morgan's suggestion, I became Tomlin Lancelot to bring the fighting to an end. Later show material books that Aurora in that moment was supposed to look younger, and Tomlin Lancelot would then copy her form. Ah, yeah, they do. They have a similar type of appearance. I just kind of figured that she, that, you know, Aurora looks one way, Lancelot as a base looks like another, and then she just kind of like morphed her being into being able to mirror Aurora's as best she could. Aurora would have this girl that looks exactly like her when she was young and stay the same no matter what. Uh-huh. That makes me a little sus of Aurora then, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So that's why you're the only Tomlin who doesn't have her own army or domain. Tristan Balbon Sith hates fairies. Gawain Bargus loves fairies. Humans too. What about you, Lancelot? How do you feel about them? Did you just start caring for Percival on a whim? No, I didn't. I love Percival deeply. Love? I watched over him for 10 years, ever since he was a little boy. Every time he grew bigger or stronger, my heart felt like it would burst with joy, uncertainty, loneliness, and gratitude. I wasn't the best mentor, sister, or even friend. I've dreamed of a future where Percival could live happily, like the humans in proper human history. So many times, though. But not only did he decline High Queen Morgan's invitation, he went and formed that silly Round Table army. My darling Ototo, why must you be such a rebel? I don't know how he turned out to be such a delinquent. I certainly didn't raise him that way. Cute. If you're really worried about Percival, you could still fight beside him. If you care about him that much, it's not too late to join the Round Table army. Fight beside him, baby girl. I can't do that. I have to be a Tomlin. That's why I obey High Queen Morgan. Whether the Child of Prophecy's cause is just or not doesn't matter. I made a deal with Her Majesty. I had my reasons, and I'm going to honor the deal. I mean, what if Aurora wants you to? Ayo? Nah. She's playing tough to get, but she'll come around eventually. All right, this should be far enough. Besides, it's time I return to Camelot. I'll see you later on the battlefield as enemies. You're really going to fight Percival? He chose his path for himself. I have to respect that. Krypton at its chance. But don't tell him you talk to me. It'll only be painful for him. Bye. Good luck with in the battle at Camelot. She's just like, and it just flies away. Well, there she goes. She left as quickly as she came, just like the last time. Wait, was she the one who massacred the miracle? Uh-oh. Does that mean she... It's okay. It's all in the past now. I'm not upset. Everyone in the Mirror Clan can see the future. We all know when we're going to die, and it's hard to tell present from future. We feel like we're dead from the moment we're born. Oh, they just like me for real, for real, for real.
So we have no regrets, no desire for revenge or anything like that. Dying just hurt, that's all. I do feel bad for Ansel though. She was our leader, our princess. So she was always worried about the whole clan's future. She put so much pressure on herself, always worried about how to find a way for us all to survive. She put all that on herself. She kept apologizing to the whole clan, right up to the moment we all died. The truth is, she's the one who was supposed to become a night call. But I didn't want her to keep having to apologize to us, even after we all died. So I volunteered to be the messenger instead. Messenger? So you have a message for the child of prophecy? Yup. There's no bell of pilgrimage in this city. Only the clan heads have those. And since Ansel's was destroyed along with her, I'm afraid you'll have to find a replacement somewhere else. Also, this is kind of hard to say, but... Oh, Mirror.
It's okay, really. Let's just hear what she has to say.
The last thing Ansel had to say was... The child of prophecy will come here twice. The first time will be to live, the second time will be to die. I see. Thank you, Mirror. I'll remember that, I promise. Take care of yourself, okay? Hee, I'm glad you turned out to be such a kind child of prophecy. Make sure you don't hold anything back or second guess yourself. Just go out there and save Britain. Save the rest of us fairies. Well, there she goes, just like that. Damn. Alrighty. Okay. That was a little bit, that was a much shorter no than I feel you typically get. Okay. And then I guess we just finish it out, why don't we? Oh. Oh. Yow! Ow, ow, ow! I can't believe this. How could she have crushed my heart through the six-tail clone I sent out? Ugh, what a disaster. All that work I did to raise one of my tails, gone, just like that. The plan was to send one of my 9 lost tails to each lost belt so they could all learn and gain unique experiences. And once all 9 tails had matured, I was going to become a beast that would have easily surpassed that smarmy fox maiden. But now the whole thing's ruined. Oh well, guess I'll just have to give up then. Really, now that I think about it, I couldn't have actually grown all 9 tails anyway, since there are only 7 lost belts. Alright, let's try to look at the bright side of this. Do I cut my losses and move on, or do I stay put? Albion's body was just a pile of bones, and since it doesn't have any fur, there's no way for me to control it. And Lady Melusine is no longer a beast, but a fairy, akin to her heroic spirit. It's too late for me to acquire her either. It'd be a pretty big loss if I pulled out of Britain now, but I don't see much reason to stay at this point. Well, at least I found some good reference material for the private casino resort and private primate zoo I plan to build one day, with blackjack and hookers. I do feel bad about leaving Lady Mirian at the lurch, but...
Oh? Leaving so soon? So you are every bit as heartless as you seem.
Oh my, look what the moth dragged in. Well, if it isn't the so-called Fairy King who asked me to wipe out Woodwose's reinforcements without Lord Raleigh finding out, in exchange for telling me where I could find Albion. Of course you didn't say at that time that the information you were peddling was worthless. You knew Albion was no good to me when you made that deal, didn't you?
Of course I did. Why would I go out of my way to help one of Chaldea's enemies? Besides, I only told you where you could find Albion's grave. You getting what you want from it was never part of our deal. Now, would you cut the sickening slander before I get forcibly reacquainted with my breakfast?
Oh, very well. It may have been no more than a rotted corpse, but it was still the last pure-blooded dragon. Even if I couldn't make it my kin, I was still able to extract some valuable information from its bone structure. It should at least provide a good base structure for the Grand Tamamo Shrine, the AAA Advanced Avenging Armament currently under construction at NFF Services headquarters. Now then, if you'll excuse me, Prince Devious, I must be going. I do hope you enjoy playing Guide to Called It. You're looking for a weapon that can destroy the world, right? I really didn't want to tell you this, but right now, we need all the help we can get, even from a beast. I have an idea of where you can find an even stronger product that's right up your alley. So, if I were you, I wouldn't cut my losses in Britain just yet. Oh, Oberon. Getting all up to some shenaniganery. As usual. Okay, so we're back in the past, Samurai Jack. And we get to see what MASH is up to. Okay. Go ahead and grab all my shit here. Okay. Alright, let's get through this so we can get back to what we're needing to do in the present past. Orkney, end of the Fey Era 400, after the fall of Londinium. Totodile? Where did Ash go? She went to check on the world tree. I mean, the tree of emptiness. She said she's going to wither it until it dies. Then she'll end the Fey Era and create a new land. I see. I wish there was something I could do for her, but there isn't. It's all gone. All of it. Everything, Ash. Everything we all worked for. Destroyed. Just like that. For no reason at all. I guess there really isn't any way left to save Britain. It doesn't feel fair that I'm the only one who gets to survive, that I get to stay behind in the future. MASH. You've got that all wrong, MASH. You're not staying behind in the future. You're going back home to it. Remember, you never belonged to the Fey Era in the first place. So it's good that you're going back. Even Ash said this would wrap everything up nice and neat. That didn't cheer you up? Fine, if you're that worried about it, I'll make you a special promise. A promise that'll prove you coming here to this era wasn't a mistake. A special promise? That's right. You know, I used to be a real jerk before I lost to Ash. I was violent and selfish, and everyone else in the Wing Clan hated me. But then I joined Ash and went around Britain beating up bad guys with her. It was a lot of fun and all, but it also always felt kind of empty, like there was a big hole in my heart. I used to wonder what it was I really wanted to do, what I should do, and what would bring me real joy. But then you came along and filled that hole for me, MASH. Remember when you told me about Habitrot, the fairy from Scotland? I don't know which me is real, this Lost Belt me or the me from proper human history, but I don't care. The other me you described sounds so happy. I've decided that's who I want to be. You gave me a dream worth living for, MASH. And I don't mean the dream of becoming Habitrot from proper human history. No, my dream is to see you in a bridal gown getting happily married. Well, let's make it happen then, Habitrot. I'm right here. Let's go. Now that you've given me that dream, I'm gonna hold on to it forever. I'm always gonna be grateful you came here. Oh, she's gonna cry. Yeah. How's it going, Nick? Appreciate you stopping in. Hope all is well on your side of things. My name's Rioka. I am a literal random man playing video games on the internet.
Feel free to hang out, chat, or lurk if that's more your thing. And for the time you decide to stick around, hopefully you enjoy yourself. We're just playing through Lost Belt 6 in Fate Grand Order in our eternal game of trying to catch up with the main storyline.
So you just wait right here and don't worry about a thing. While you're sleeping, I'm gonna become a great tailor and see off at least 100 brides. That way maybe my own little wish will come true too. I mean, if I can make 100 brides happy, that'll definitely help me become a real grown-up.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that sprite before. Oh man, no mashed tears. We hate mashed tears in this household.
Right, that's right. Knowing you, Totoro, I'm sure you'll become the best seamstress in the world. Right? So there's the promise. It's okay if you forget it as long as you keep waiting here. The next time we meet, I'm gonna be able to make a wonderful dress that'll look absolutely smashing on you.
Smashing. Smashing, man. I do feel like maybe we need to bring back smashing. Like that needs to be more of a thing. Like Brits, all y'all out there, you guys need to bring smashing back. All right, it's too good. And if you won't do it, then fine, I'll do it myself. All right, I'm the one holding up groovy and swell on my shoulders. There's enough room back there for smashing as well. And so Mash, the first Tomlin, entered her slumber. It would be wrong for a human girl named Mash to exist in the Fae era, you see. So by insisting that the figure in this coffin was actually the first Tomlin, there wouldn't be a paradox in the era of the High Queen that was to come. Great thinking, Ash!
You know, Ash, I still don't get why you're helping Mash. I'm not too smart, but even I can tell you won't gain anything from it.
She has a special spirit origin. Having someone like her working for me will be useful in the future.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know much about that kind of stuff, so I'm not gonna ask anything more. You're about to kill the Tree of Emptiness, right? And a whole lot of fairies are gonna die, right? Then our journey together is over. I'm gonna go back to the south and work on my fairy training, and this time, I'll do it for me. See you later, Ash. It's been fun.
Is she, like, angry? Or I don't know.
I see. Goodbye, Totoro. Training for your own sake is all well and good, but don't forget what I taught you either, okay?
So she, like, she just stays with the tree for, like, what, years or something? Oh boy. My diary, page 14,800. I'm assuming this is Ash.
It's been 400 years since that day. I'm now known far and wide as a first...
Oh, it's Happy Cat. Oh.
It's been 400 years since that day. I'm now known far and wide as a first-class seamstress. I've even seen more than 100 brides off, but my wish hasn't come true. Of course it hasn't. After all, I still haven't been able to make a dress for my first bride, the one I care about more than any other. My legs don't work so well lately. My eyesight is fading. I can barely hold this pen. Meanwhile, Britain hasn't changed one bit. Ever since Ash quit being its savior, war between the clans has resumed, worse than ever. Now it's year 12,000, the year of the great calamity that occurs once every 1,000 years. Ash said this is when Britain is supposed to come to an end. But I know that it won't. Mash told me it still exists in the future. Okay, nobody should find me in here. I sat down in the corner of a northern cave. As soon as I did, my eyes stopped working, my mouth stopped moving, and my mind started to go blank. I must have been even more tired than I thought. Let's see. 2019. Sheffield's Castletown. I sprinkle the petrification powder Grimer made for me on my head. I hear the world breaking apart far off in the distance. I hear the screams of fairies as they perish. It's the winter storm ringing the bell of revenge. Ashes return from Orkney, the world's end. The last war. There's no more Uther, no more Round Table, no more Ector, no more Grimer. It's just her and the War of Winter. Sorry I couldn't be out there with you, Ash, but fighting just takes too much out of me. This is the end of the Fae era, the moment that makes our entire pilgrimage meaningless. The time a savior vanishes from history and disappears from everyone's memory.
Dang. Sad, man. God. Why's it gotta be like this, bro? Why can't Ash be happy? Why can't Happy Cat be happy? Why must we continue on in this way? What are we here for? Just to suffer? All right, and now here we are in Orkney. Let's get to it. Oh. Yay, thank you, BlueStacks. Your service is most appreciated. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna sit up straight. Now that I've got like my good chair, I'm gonna go ahead and actually utilize it here. BlueStacks still just as I remember. Oh yeah. Never. BlueStacks never changes. About time we made it. So this is the northernmost point in Britain, huh?
If this were proper human history's Britain, we'd be right around Edinburgh, I'd say. But it looks like this is about as far north as this version of Britain goes. I'd heard it was cold here.
Slow down there, partner.
But I still wasn't expecting it to be this cold. It never gets anywhere this chilly in the south.
Is that white stuff snow? It's not as bad as Russia, but it's still freezing. Just look at all this snow.
Those are the tears of the Rain Clan. They're all that remain of the Rain Clan after it was wiped out in Fae Era 4000. They're a song of grief and admonition to the other clans, and an apology meant for the Fairy of Paradise.
Wow, that was bizarrely poetic for how fucking sad that was. Who's the Fairy of Paradise? Are you sure MASH is here in Orkney?
I'm sure. Sorry I didn't say anything earlier. Hang in there. It won't be much longer now.
Oh, wait. So MASH is like... Yeah, she's essentially like Sleeping Beauty or Snow White right now, where she's been inside of a sarcophagus for, what, like 4,000 years, and now we have to wake her up? Oh, man.
An apology meant for the Fairy of Paradise. Come to think of it, why did the Rain Clan die out? Was it more northern fairies?
Nope. The Wind, Earth, Fang, and Wing clans all joined forces to wipe them out in one night.
Jeez. I'm sensing a little bit of a bias here or something. Everyone's like, the fuck, bro?
An alliance between 4 clans. That would definitely be enough to wipe out a single clan. But I thought the clans all hated each other until Morgan united all of Britain. So how and why would that many disparate clans form an alliance like that?
They just went full Uchiha clan on everybody.
Good question. It's hard to imagine that happening unless they all hated the Rain Clan more, a strong common enemy and all that. Were the other clans just that afraid of the Rain Clan? Were they just that powerful?
Not at all. The Rain Clan was a quiet, peaceful clan, just like the Mirror Clan. The whole reason they took up residence here in the north was out of a desire not to fight the clans in the south. Then why? Because they helped the Fairy of Paradise.
The who, what, where?
They took pity on her when she washed up here from paradise and raised her as their princess, like she was one of their own. The other clans, well, they didn't like that at all.
Why?
They were all, no way we're letting her go on her pilgrimage. All those traitors need to die for this.
Oh my goodness. Jeez, man. Like, I mean, granted, they sound like a modern day Twitter mob, so, you know. Traitors? What do they mean by pilgrimage?
Sorry, no more chit-chat for now. We've got someone here to welcome us to Orkney.
Awu? White wolf.
Oh wow, what a beautiful wolf. And its fur looks so warm.
Yeah, there's almost something godly about it. Wait, it actually has real divinity? But there's no gods in Britain. Does that mean there's a divine spirit somewhere nearby?
It's heading off that way. Do you think it wants us to follow it? Yup, there's a little boat up ahead I used myself a long time ago. We can take it up to Orkney.
A little boat for a little happy cat.
Don't worry, it's only a 30-minute ride, and once we get there, my adventure will be over.
What, you're gonna leave us, happy cat? Aww. I don't like that. I do not appreciate that one bit. I don't want you to leave. Man. That was pretty quick. All right, Orkney. Here we go. We got some shenanigans about to go on down here. Okay. So we need a rider and an assassino. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Let's see. We're gonna grab. Somebody got Scotty. Lee. Lee's got Scotty. So is Desty. All right, sorry Lee, but Desty's got higher skill levels and MP2. So we're gonna go with Desty's here. Now I'm gonna grab. Let's see. You know what we're gonna do? You know who we're gonna grab? We're gonna grab Astolfo, and then we're gonna grab. You know what? Because she doesn't really get used a whole lot anymore, ever. Jack. Yeah. When was the last time anyone ever used Jack? I still remember all the way back in the day, like the assassin and DPS meta was just always Jack and Jalter. Now nobody fucking talks about Jack or Jalter anymore, ever. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to level her skill. One sec. Have to use this QP. Oh, I gotta get rid of all this QP, man. Just way too much of it. Okay, let's see here. Let's go by, let's see. Be strength, arts, Buster, arts and Buster. So many arts, Jesus. Where's all the quick? Okay, there we go. Begin battle with MP charge at 40% for yourself. Oh, hell yeah, bud. Oh, I should level this CE at some point, man. God damn, that's a good ass CE. Increase HP recovery amount by 10%. Huh. Sure, why not? Hey, you know what? Jack's got a self-heal. For some reason. I still don't understand why that was part of her kit at all. But yeah, we can go ahead and use that. And then, nah, we want some beginning MP. So, where's Summer Days? There it is. Or one summer. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, we can make that work. And then on the back end, I'd say let's go ahead and put we'll put Ruler Scotty, which I was just giving Lee shit for, having unleveled skills. Meanwhile, my Ruler Scotty over here sitting at 111. Oh yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. She's the rear guard, so it's okay. It's okay. And you know what? Let's go ahead and put Actually, you know what? We're gonna put a Zerker. Yes, sir. We're gonna put a Zerker on the back there, and then we're gonna put. Where's he at? Merlin. There he go. There he blows. All right, there we go. Yes. All right, let's actually put her up there. Okay. There we go. Done leveling your skills. Remember the reason was because I didn't have gold caster gems. Aha! There you go. All right, good stuff. Just use all I had on her, and I'm back to no more gold gems. Based. It looks like the White Wolf's headed toward a campfire?
Yeah, and there's another wolf already there, along with...
Ayo? Oh, it's Koo. How's it going, Koo? Kukulane is Irish, if I'm remembering correctly. So you know what? Since this isn't Vanilla Koo, who I already have like a pre-established voice in my mind from, watching the Fate anime way back in middle school. I'm gonna go with an Irish accent for our boy here. Irish accent's always so hard to get into. How's it? It's like I gotta get into the Irish accent by going really caricature with it, like the whole 9 yards, the whole top of the morning to you laddies, and then get the whole cadence, the whole bubbly, bouncy sort of vivaciousness that the Irish accent kind of has, and then bring it down a little bit so that it sounds like an actual human being is actually speaking it, but still distinct enough for the people that aren't as familiar with the Irish accent can still hear it. There we go. There's our boy right there. Our boyo. Hey, there you are, Frecky. Want some of this fish morning cut? Ah, woo. That's a servant, really? This means there's been another proper human history servant besides Oberon here? No, wait, I recognize that robe. Huh? Hey, really? About time you got here. I was beginning to think you'd never show up. I'm starting to get a little Scottish there. Kukulane! Kukulane? Whoa there, mind not calling me that. It really drags the spirit origin output down. Round here I've gone by Grimer for a long time now. Don't forget it. I think I'm still in Scottish. I can't. It's so hard, man. It's so hard not to just like lazily list into the Scottish accent. It's kind of like when I try and do a British accent and then I just lazily list into an Aussie accent, because I'm much more comfortable doing an Aussie accent, because Aussie accents are a little bit more bombastic than the British accent. And then by comparison, the Scottish accent's a lot more bombastic than the Irish accent. So, the Scottish in you is too strong. I have zero Scottish in me, but I guess I have appropriated a certain degree of Scottishness and put it into my being.
Grimer, come to think of it, I do remember there being an old fairy by that name in Europe, but wasn't that also another name for the Norse Allfather?
Odin? What you didn't tell me? What you didn't tell me about me, Habatrot? Not even after I bailed you out in Sheffield.
Yikes, there was so much happening back then that I didn't realize at the time, but you've really gotten old, Grimer.
What are you talking about? I'm as young as I ever was. I don't know what my predecessor was like, but I'm the second generation. Sorry to disappoint.
Man, I had no idea time could be so brutal. Ash should drop dead in shock if she saw you now.
You're Grimer the Sage, Kukulane? How's that work? Can you tell me what the hell's going on here? Sure, I'll be glad to fill you in. Not like this is our first time meeting, is it? But first, I've got to see if the Child of Prophecy there is the real deal or not. Hey, yo, come on now, man, come on. Damn, this guy means business. Is it alright if we fight back, really? Just another of the endless tests of skill, I think.
Got it. It seems this man's much less than our usual acquaintances, Relly.
I don't know why, but something about this guy really rubs me the wrong way. Come on, let's get him. Oh, the Shiro in you is coming out there, Muramasa. I mean... Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Ku was after him a lot in the original series, but I mean, he's cool. He's cool. Okay. Alrighty. So first of all, I guess we're gonna have to do. All right. We're gonna have to do like this. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do, let me see here. We're gonna do this. Okay. And then, what is this bullshit you guys have got going on? When HP reaches 0, increase Grimer the Sage's charge to max. Ooh, uh-oh, that's not good. Something inside the community for years before this came out. Caster Ku is actually Odin all along, even in Singularity F where we met him. Well, like that was a fan theory for the longest time. Huh. Well, and now it's in the game. Look at that. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, I see. I see how it is. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do like this, cause Jack has her own quick buff. So, let's see. Yeah, let's just all right, let's do this, and then we'll do yeah, this and then this. Yeah. Go, my baby boy. Dang. Seno. Oh, you bastard. Okay, what is reduce attack? Okay, so it's 3 hits. It looks like. Okay. Well, I guess we might as well go in on him then. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do like that, and then like that, and then like that. All right. Oh, you bastard. You're just gonna keep doing that, aren't you? All right, fuck it. Let's see. All right. Do this. Okay, and then what does this do again? Remove buffs and decrease crit rate. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Can we do that here? Ah ha 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 ha! You bastard! Get fucked. Okay, how long does the quick 1 turn? Okay, you know what? I will sacrifice her quick effectiveness if it means I can really whittle Ku's health down here. So let's see here. Yeah, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Okay. All right. Let's see. What if we do one more? Ha ha ha! Get fucked, buddy. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Oh, come the fuck on, man. Yeesh. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with this. Okay. All right. We will do that, and then we will do that, and then we will do a little bit of this. Yeah, get out of here. Bam. Oh wow. Damn, that didn't do like hardly anything. Sheesh. Okay, well shit. Now Alright, we're a little fucked, but hey, at least we can do this. So we can at least get rid of one of them. Okay. Oh, too bad. He's gone, isn't he? Hey. You know what? If it had to work out some way, it might as well work out that way. All right. And then let's see if this can GG. Let's see. All right, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. And then. Yes, that's what we like to see. Good girl. Okay, nice. That was not too shabby. All right, I can dig it. So the child of prophecy likes to gang up on heroic spirits she's just met before, huh? All right, I see how. All right, I see how it is. Hold on, goddamn. Are you having that? Just a little bit, just a wee bit. We gotta get the caricature sort of accent ready and willing in there, don't we? All right, God, I can't hold it. You had Wolf's buddy. Yeah, exactly. So the child of prophecy likes to gang up on heroic spirits she's never met before, huh? Alright, I see how it is. I have nothing to say to a kid who can't even be civil. Go on, get out of here.
But you were the one who said to bring it on. Isn't that right, really? Hell, you were the one who said we should fight him.
Grimer didn't say anything like that. I don't remember saying anything like that. What? Why are we all ganging up on Castoria? What did she do? I don't want to, but oh well. Grimer didn't say anything like that. Nope, I sure didn't. I just made a fire because it's so cold out here. What are you, a damn child? Sulking like a little brat just because you lost?
Yep, that's Grimer, all right. He might be all grown up now, but he's still mean as ever. All right, Grimer, tell us what's going on here. How long have you been back in Britain?
What a violent girl, right? I know. She really needs to control that temper of hers. Jeez.
How long have you been back? That sounds like... Cool. I mean, Grimer, this wouldn't happen to be your second time being summoned here, would it? If so, would the first time be long ago, back in the Fae era, and the second time be, well, now?
Oh ho, we got the clever one here, Guess you'd have to be, since you already saved humanity once. Anyway, I think that's enough joking for now. Now that I've crossed staves with you, I can tell for sure that you're the child of prophecy, the fairy of paradise. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Grimer the Sage. My true name is Kukulane. I'm a heroic spirit from proper human history. 6,000 years ago, I was summoned here as the divine spirit of Odin. This time around, I've been standing guard here day and night for the last year in Odin's behalf. Behalf. Yes, there we go. All right. What have I done? Why did I commit to this Irish accent? Now I'm gonna have to keep doing it, and he's probably gonna be around for like the entire section, isn't he? Knowing my luck, of course he is. So that I have to keep this accent up the entire time. And no, I can't just stop. I have to commit. Yep. Alrighty. But he has no idea. Oh no, is he joining us the entire time? Oh Christ. Alright. Well, everyone better buckle in. As Sam Riegel said at the beginning of the second campaign for Critical Role, when he came out with his voice for Not, when he's like, are we sure this is a good idea, Caleb? And everyone looks at him like, and then he just goes, oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. So yeah, the Irish accent, it's on.
A divine spirit. So then, is this one of those god beings you told me about, really? But he's so affable. He's not the least bit majestic.
Mr. Affable himself. That's about the reaction I was going for. You're a lot more amiable than I expected. You're right. I'm not at all majestic. I might be here as Odin's proxy, but I'm still just another heroic spirit, like that old man over there. So, how about you just call me Grimer, you know? Like a friendly older brother sort. Ha! Older brother. If you're here as a divine spirit's proxy, then you're just as much of an old man on the inside as I am. No way! I'm young in mind and in body. Know why? Cause I bit it before I got old.
I wonder why those two get along so poorly.
I bet a whole fate thing. A whole fate thing. Yes, sir. But never mind that. I've got some explaining to do first, don't I? I have the whiskey ready. Whiskey. I actually have to get some whiskey later tonight. I'm gonna go out, get some, and then well, actually, I think we're getting something specific. So maybe, I don't know. Also, when is Bevmo open till? I don't know. I'll find out. Unfortunately, my role here is more than a little complicated. So I think I'll start by clearing that stuff up. Listen up, Rayleigh. You too, child of prophecy. First up, my relation to Chaldea. I'm the same heroic spirit you formed a contract with in Fuyuki. Yeah, I did get reset when I went back to the throne of heroes. But I retained my records for you, Olga Marie. For you, Olga Marie, and King Arthur, who's still holding her ground here. Damn, Olga Marie. Ain't that a name that we haven't thought of in a while? Actually, since, you know, the foreign god showed up, we've actually thought about it most recently than we had at any point previously.
I see. You're talking about Singularity F, or Singularity X as Chaldea has defined it. The one that took place in Fuyuki in 2004.
Did Fate really come out in 2004? It certainly feels like it did. Shit. I mean, yeah, it just... They're doing their 20th anniversary, aren't they, this year? Shit. I'm so fucking old. Anyway. Oh, my bones.
I've seen the data on that incident too.
Oh my god, Da Vinci, please. I've seen the data on that incident. I was there when it was written.
And I'm pretty sure any servant that's been dismissed would never bring any records back with them.
You can thank my divine spirit for stepping in on that.
Hell, in my case, you could even call it the counterforce. The god who gave me this authority explicitly said he wanted me to watch out for you guys from Chaldea. He's also the god of magecraft and wisdom, see? And apparently, he looked into the future and saw we needed to do something here before things got real bad. By here, he meant Fuyuki and Britain, and by do something, he meant... Well, it seems to come down to, in a word, recovery. See, this god's had his eye on this lost belt for a hell of a long time. A multi-dimensional eye, specifically. They gave us a free Fate Stay Night character, remember? Yeah. I feel old now. Yeah. Most people picked Altria for free. Who did I pick? I can't remember. I might have picked her too. I might have picked her too, just because, like, I already had her. Or no. Did I pick Mo? No. Because she wasn't from the original Fate. Or did I take Gil? No, I'm pretty sure I don't have Gil. If I had Gil, I would have built him already, which I don't remember doing. So yeah, I probably just got Saber, and because I think I already had her like MP2 or something. So I was like, why the fuck not? Why the hell not? He first summoned me here 6,000 years ago to aid the Fairy of Paradise. That was the first Grimer the Sage. He was a pseudo-servant possessing a local fairy's body.
I remember he was about 14 years old and he had a sword instead of a staff.
Did he now? Well, ain't that something? What kind of kid was he?
He was a real brat, always getting into trouble. Ash leaned on him a lot, though.
So you and I used to be battle buddies. That's good to hear.
Yep, after we parted ways with Ash, the two of us talked a lot. You made that magic powder for me and came up with a plan, then disappeared during the Great Calamity, right?
Yep, the previous Grimer disappeared either because Ash revoked his contract or because she killed the Tree of Emptiness. But before he disappeared, Odin left some insurance in the form of a countermeasure to be implemented if this lost belt swapped places with reality. I don't even know what this fucking accent is anymore, man, but we are committing. So buckle up, motherfuckers. Actually, Satan? Most likely. Made her hit harder. Nice. Yes. Even though I still think every time I need a saber, I still grab Mo instead of Altria. He knew that once humanity's everybody dies ending, the incineration of humanity had been resolved. There'd be no avoiding the bad ending, the reconstruction of humanity. The Scottish Odin of legends, the one the prophecies foretold of. I might just go like full Jacksepticeye Lucky Charms, like, you know, are you having that on the accent, just so I can still keep it straight. Like, yeah, it's a caricature of an Irish accent, but at least it's a fucking Irish accent, even if it's a fantasy one. What? How does he even go? Like, top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. My name is Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye. All the way to fucking Victory Town. Ah, that song still slaps, man. I believe in you. I believe in Steve. He knew that once humanity's everybody dies ending, the incineration of humanity had been resolved, there'd be no avoiding the bad ending, the reconstruction of humanity. All the necessary conditions were in place, so he figured the least he could do was handle the issue here to take some of the load off Chaldea. And I'm the pseudo-servant who chose to help resolve it. In the first phase, he conferred his authority upon me, making me a caster. Then I showed up at Point X Fuyuki and formed a bond with Chaldea. I'm sorry, Grimer, I'm not paying any attention to what you're saying because I'm trying really hard to maintain this accent. After that, he sent me here to Britain, where humanity would be in real dire straits if someone didn't step in. Though I had no idea about Grimer the Sage before I got here, the only thing I inherited was my duty as a divine spirit of proper human history. I didn't know the first thing about this place. I was the same boat as Riley in that regard. So, after I was summoned here, I spent a year investigating what had happened in the era of the High Queen. The High Queen? I learned about the calamities, the clans, Morgan, the Tomlane, the transition from the Fae era to the era of the High Queen. I learned all of it, motherfucker. You can't tell me that I didn't hit those books the way they were meant to be hit. And once I saw that in the bell tower there, I put most of the pieces together. I knew that then that my job was to wait for you guys here, to ensure that the pilgrimage succeeded and to get the Fairy of Paradise back to paradise. Are you having that? I'm not drunk enough for this. Well, then you're not drinking fast enough, are you? You're gonna have to fix that. She's like, oh, and he's like, ah. So, what does that mean exactly? Don't overthink it. It's just like Fuyuki. From here on, I'm gonna accompany you on your journey. I'll act as one of your servants and all that. Great! Like I said, buckle up, motherfuckers. In exchange, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to fulfill Ansel's prophecy. The promise Ash couldn't keep. I guess Kid Me was too soft to get the job done, but that's the job Grimer the Sage is here to do. Alright. I'm trying, boss. I can only pour so fast. That's why you don't pour. You just straight from the bottle. Just and for legal reasons, this is joke. All right. You don't have to drink fast. You don't have to drink at all. But for comedic effect, drink like your life depends on it. From the bottle it is then. Straight from the spring. It's an awfully roundabout way of summoning a servant to hell, but I'm glad to have you on board, Grimer the Sage. First off, we'd love to hear what you know about the Fae era and the era of the High Queen. But before that, oh yes, please make him spout more exposition so that I can keep talking in that accent. You don't gotta tell me. You're here looking for the shield girl, right? You're more worried about your trusted partner's safety than about fixing humanity. I know it's not very sagely, but personally, I couldn't agree more with that stance. Besides, I'm sure she knows way more about the Fae era than I do, so you may as well hear it from her instead. Thanks, Kukulane. Thank you for... Did I hug him? Oh, a grateful two-handed handshake, huh? Now that's how young people ought to be. So you know where MASH is. Then does that mean... Yep, she's by the Bell of Pilgrimage. See that broken down castle over there? The bell tower's right at the top. Well, then let's go. Let's make this shit happen. Well, that makes this simple. Come on, Riley, let's go get her. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Yes, it is. Shut your fucking mouth. We got some real nasty things to get past between here and there. Why? Why didn't you take care of them before we showed up if you knew we were gonna be coming? You bastard. They look like the kind of ghosts you see wandering around in foggy woods, but they're all way tougher than you think. We still gotta get past them, of course, but don't go thinking they're weak just because they're ghosts. In fact, if things go wrong, you might find these creatures much harder to fight than any other enemy you've faced so far. I bet they will be. Motherfuckers. Alrighty. Are we going in? Is it just gonna be a gauntlet until the end of the section? Ruler. Does that mean I need a moon cancer? No, Avenger. Hey, you know what? We were just talking about Jalter. It's time to make it happen. Okay. So I need yes. I need Merlin. Sure, we'll grab Lee's Merlin, and then we're gonna where even is Jalter?
There she is. Let's go. Oh, baby girl, it's been so long. Okay, shoom. I will do that. And then we could go double Merlin. Hey, you know what? Why not? Why the fuck not? Shoom. And then bada boom. And then we'll put Tamash up here, actually. Uh-huh. Yeah, double Merlin Jalter. Is there something better I could be doing here? I think not. Let's do it. All right. Alrighty. Oh, hell. Yeah. Oh, word. Okay. Why isn't there any music? It's a bit awkward, but alright. Alright. Let's see here. Increase attack for all dragon allies, of which there are none. Okay, and then hell yeah, bud. Alright. Apply invincible. I can't believe that Jalter has not had. Hold on. Christ almighty. She hasn't had a sprite update. She hasn't had a strengthening quest at all. Like, man, what did my girl do to y'all? Lasangle, come on. Okay, and then yeah, let's just juice her up. Juice her all the way up. Okay, and now which one of y'all am I going for first? It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. It's just so weird without any music. Let's go. Oh man, it's been so long. Yep, it's in normal speed. Hey, you know what? Wait. Oh wait, did she have a? Oh, did she have a sprite update? And I just forgot. Oh, she did. Oh, I thought it might be just the what is it? The Shinjuku outfit that she's got on, but yeah, I don't think that's yeah, I think that might have been an update. Hey, you know what? Good stuff. Good for our baby girl.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Okay. Oath of extermination. It's still so awkward without the shit. All right, we're gonna do that. And then that, and then that. Yeah, even the MPs don't have music. Holy shit! Whoa! I did. Okay. Christ alive. Calm down, girl. I know it's been a long time since you got to be out on the field, but sheesh. Okay, I understand. Like, I mean, yeah, if there were more rulers to fight, I'd be using Jalter a whole lot more, but damn. Yeesh. Alrighty. Good stuff. And then we just continue on. Yeah, it's just a gauntlet all the way to the end. All right, and now we need Do we have an offensive pretender now? Hold on. Does anyone have an offensive pretender? So many rulers and foreigners and moon cancers. Yeah, no one has foreigners. No one has foreigners at all. Not even oh, what's his name? Voyager? Wait, was he a foreigner? I feel like he had to have been. But yeah, no one's got him. No one's got him. Goddamn. Yep. Nothing. Yeah, it's like the only one who has one is Oberon, and I don't like using Oberon. So, all right, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way then. So I need a Lancer and an Archer. Lancer, Archer. I've got. Okay. Hold on. Let me just put this for right now. Lancer and Archer. Who do I have for archers on hand? Hold on. Do I have a quick archer? No. I was just thinking today about leveling Atlanta, but I did not. So well, I mean, you know what? Hold on. Is Zenobia quick? She is arts. All right, you know what? Just because I want to use wait a second. No, I have Tristan. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we will do like the attack of the SRs. So we'll do Tristan, and then we'll do let's see. We will do, where'd she go? Senpai. Yes. And then let's see. We'll grab where's hold up. Yeah, I saw somebody had Ruler Scotty. Yes, right there. Okay. So we'll do this, and then let's see here. Need those arts cards again. Do that, and then that. Okay. And then on the back burner here, we'll go ahead and grab, I suppose, maybe I'll just have Spishy. Maybe I'll just have Spishy on the back over there, along with, you know what? I'll go ahead and go with Kudo. Yeah, because why not? Why not? All right. Yep, that is our dream team right there. Wait, hold. I think I was about to make a fatal error. No, wait, no, I was not. All right, that's fine. Okay. This fog is nuts. Okay, so I always say, like, whenever something is like freaking out, I always say like it's going nuts, and it's because like I used to watch this these guys called Super Best Friends back in the day, and they would always quote this other guy that they watched. He made a video where he was playing like one of the old Legend of Zelda games. I think it might have been Link's Awakening or something like that. But the guy had like a very sort of like dry and like very almost monotone delivery in the way he gave his gameplay commentary. And so he was just playing it, and he would just talk like this, and he's just, you know, oh, and then I'm gonna come in here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fight this guy, and I'm gonna pick this up, and then he goes in to fight the boss, and he just goes like, all right, and now the boss fight is gonna start up. I'm gonna hit him with my sword here, throw some bombs. He's going nuts, and so like because of that, they would just always quote him like that, but they would always go like, they would always go, "Oh, he's going nuts." Just they would say it that way specifically. So for some reason, that just kind of like stuck with me for years and years, and so now just that really made me giggle. This fog is nuts.
Don't be hasty. The bell tower's not going anywhere. We need to take it nice and slow through this fog if we're gonna stick together.
Hey, Grimer, we've covered enough ground by now that we ought to be at the bell tower. Hell, we just went up a big staircase a little while ago. So why are these things up?
What happened? What can I say? This stuff happens. Druids aren't usually the ones to commune with the dead, but what the hell? They're asking you if you're qualified. Looks like they really don't want you going on ahead. What do you say, Relly? Want to wait here until the fog clears up? I don't see that happening. You heard the man, gents. We appreciate your warning, but you needn't have bothered. What are you guys still doing here anyway? Souls are supposed to be reincarnated. Here, how about we help speed that along?
All right. And then yeah, I see Cass is getting a little insecure about our drive and our will despite not feeling worthy. Oh ho ho ho. I see how it is then. Okay, it's been a while since I've used either of these characters, so let me see. Increase MP gauge for a single ally and apply target focus for yourself. I see. All right, so we've got more sabers than archers. So I think we're gonna want to do this. Okay, and then we'll do this. And then we'll use this. Okay. And then we'll do this. Okay. And now that. Let's see. So we've got equal amounts for both. Let's go ahead and do like that and then that and then actually hold on. We'll do we'll do that and then that and then that. Ooh. Oh boy. That's that was a little much. Okay. Let's see. Place empty seal. All right, we'll go ahead and do this. And then let's see. You're AoE, aren't you, Tristan? No, you're not. All right then. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Then we'll do that, and then that, and then I guess we'll do that. All right, buddy. Don't be cringe. Okay. That wasn't bad. Could have been better. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna use this. Oh wait. NPC. Yes. There we go. All right, and then also we're gonna do. Let's see. This. Okay. And then this. Let's go ahead. We'll use that, and then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All right, this should hopefully do him in. Come on, senpai. Oh hell yeah! There you go, Paisen. Yes. Woo! Woo! That was hot. Oh damn, they are really not into Scotty, are they? Also, how come there's music now? And of course. Of course. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Damn. Oh boy. There goes Paisen. It's alright. We're gonna make this work. Hey, there we go. Alright, get a little wall of snowflakes on us right there. Okay. And then we're gonna boom, boom, boom. Buddha! Calling him a pig. Alright, now we're gonna do this. This. Okay. And then boom, boom, boom. Okay, this could potentially do him in. Come on, baby girl. Give it to him. Zako, 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 Zako. Okay, yeah. Nope, unfortunately not. But that's okay. That's why we did our thing with MASH. Hold on, is Gawain single target? I don't think he is. I think he's AoE. Ah, shucky ducky. Ah, fuck. Wow, really? She survived that? Sheesh, okay. All right, well, now we got Spishy. Good stuff. Okay, and then we'll do this. Okay, and then let's see. Apply invincible. I don't need that just yet. So let's do this, and then this, and then this. Urusai. Oh boy. Oh jeez. And there goes our DPS. Okay, it's fine. That's why we've got Kuro on the back burner. Okay. Let's see. We'll do that. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. Oh, come on. Are you serious? How did she only gain that much NP? God damn. Do you have anything besides Buster cards? My good man? Sheesh. Oh my god. This is infuriating, man. And there goes MASH. All right then. Bruv. Finally, you notice that Chloe's there. Jesus. Okay. Is she gonna be able to? Is she gonna be able to handle like his like constant Buster Brave chains? All I need to do is like. Okay, Jesus, there we go. By the skin of our teeth. Ay, ay, ay. What the hell? Would you like to follow the user who supported you or send a friend request? Wait, what? Did I not have this person? Oh, all right, that's fine. I don't wanna have to, you know, bother them. I'm sure they're very busy. Okay, one more. Just one more. Yeah. Oh-ho. Snow? Man, they're making our reunion with MASH really hella dramatic.
We made it to the top. There's the bell tower, just like Grimer said. And over there...
My wife!
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
MASH! So does Habitrot remember her?
That's right.
That's right. Hold on. That's right. She's been in this coffin for the past 2,400 years since Fey Era 400. 2,400 years? Why? Your guess is as good as mine. You'll have to ask her about that yourself. But according to the notes the first Grimer left, the coffin spell should be lifted once her master touches it. You made it. You two are finally reunited. However... No, however... It looks like there's still one last obstacle left to overcome. You won't be able to get near the coffin or the bell unless you do something about those things. Give him hell, Altria. You're the one who can beat him.
Are you okay with this, Habitrot? Even though they're calling your name? I'm fine. You're just hearing things. Go on, Altria. Get him. Get him. This terrace, beloved by a group of gentle, peaceful fairies, is Orkney's holiest place. The ancient era these spirits belong to is long over. It's time they left.
Let me guess. Is that Ash and like someone else? Either the Black Knight or maybe Habitrot from the past? Okay. So we need... Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna go with the tried and true. Let me see here. So... What the hell? I see. Okay. Who's got... Do I have a better Merlin? No. Okay. That's fine then. That's fine, I guess. Or, how about... a decent... Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, take me back here. Update this list. All right, there we go. Yeah. So we got Merlin. There we go. Can I move? You know what? Fine. Why not? We'll put that one there. And then do Morgan. There she is. And then let's see. On the back, maybe we'll do Waver. And then let's see. Yeah, so we need a rider and an archer. So rider and yeah, archer. There we go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, then we'll do that, and then we'll do a little bit of that, and then we'll do a little bit of that, and then we'll do a little bit of that. All right. There we go. That's the dream team. Let's do it. Oh. Okay, so one of them is Ash. Damn. Okay, what bullshit do you guys have here? Increase attack for yourself during normal attacks. Okay, and then activate Charisma of Hope every 3 turns whenever you are on the field. No thank you. Don't need any of that. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna do this. This. Okay, and then we're gonna do let's see. We're gonna do this. Oh shit, wait. No. We want everyone's MPs to be up.
式はこうしてあげるわ。食べなさい。すべて見つめます。よろしい？
Damn. Is there anything else I can do? Nah. Okay. So we'll have to. We'll just have to hit them for now. Let's do. Hold up. Let's do this and then this and then this.
ここでまっすぐ。そうです。どうかな。
There we go. Okay.
白兵戦行きます。
Oh boy. Okay, now what was the order? I think it's let's see. It is yes, it's Morgan, then Merlin, then Castoria. All right. Boom, boom, boom.
望まれたように。それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。最果てにありながら鳥が明日を歌うでしょう。ロードです。
Boom. That was not bad for not even being juiced up all that badly. And then there we go. 400%.
あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。
There we go. Yeah, that's right. Get fucked. Now, just gotta keep that going, don't we? Let's see. Then we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, and then we'll do that, and then that, and then that. Come on, everybody. We gotta get our shit charged up again. And then here we go. Exukariba. The solemn piano is really adding to the whole atmosphere here. Get fucked. Oh, now you want to be invincible? Oh, there we go. Oh, both of us now, huh? Okay, hold up. How long does this last? 1 turn. Dang. All right, well then you know what? We'll just go ahead and yeah. We'll do that, and then we'll do... Actually, hold on. We'll do that, and then we'll do that. Actually, that, and then we'll do that. Ooh, there she goes. Sorry, Ash. Oh, I just noticed Mash in the ice back there. Oh, goddamn, man. Alrighty. Well, okay. Let's see here. Okay, let's put this on just so that we can tank some of his shit here. And then we'll do that, and then that, and then that. All right. Goodbye, break bar. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. All right, bring it on. Bring it on, you fucking king of cringe. That's right. Alrighty. Now, boom, boom, boom.
それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。最果てにありながら鳥は明日を歌うでしょう。
Oh, the numbers on that were definitely not as impressive. Yeah. Not even 60 nice.
罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざす
I have now leaned back in my chair.
カリバーン
All right, there we go. 4 turns of invincibility.
白兵戦行きます。
All right, all right, all right. And then,
あ
boom,
まり悩ませない
boom,
ように楽しく
この辺り
ないでしょ。
いじった方がいいんじゃないか。
boom,
やだな。
and then, hold on. For a single ally,
簡
yes.
単に終わらないように。
There we go. And then we can do it again.
何事もやればできる。
Hell yeah. Let's go, brother.
暗き水
王の話をするとしよ
Stack him. Stack them all.
それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。最果てにありながら鳥が明日を歌うでしょう。ロードキャン
Woohoo, that was a lot better. Yes, sir.
ああ、鐘の音が聞こえる。
All right. Yay. They didn't even give us the victory music though. Okay. Aww. Wasn't that... You did good, Altria. I think you both come to terms with things now. Once you ring the bell, Orkney's role will be over. But first things first. Go ahead and touch the coffin rally. Once you do, she'll be back to normal lickety-split. Approach slowly. Run up to her immediately. Don't want to wake her up too harshly. My wife. Awaken. My waifu. Yes. Break, damn you! Do we get some kind of animated scene? Oh, they're gonna make me go into another node, aren't they? You bastards. Hey, at least BlueStacks didn't shit itself when the time rolled over. Okay, fine. Normally we would end right about here because, you know, we only go for 2 hours and we, you know, ended on at the perfect time, but we can't leave it there, man. Or can we? Can we? Should we save the no, fuck it. Let's do it. All right. One more to round out the night. Huh? And watch, this one's gonna be like the longest node of them all, and we're gonna be here for like another 40 minutes. Why? This was supposed to be the greatest day in Britain's history. Everything was supposed to change for the better. But they killed Uther. They slaughtered my entire round table. Like they were just trash. They asked the world of us. They thought the world of Uther. But now they've poisoned him. They were too afraid to even face him. Cowards. Uther, talk to me. Uther, say something. Please say something. Just open your eyes. I never let failure stop me. I've kept trying all these thousands of years. Am I doomed to failure too? Is it still not enough? Am I not enough? Aww. Is it not? Can I not save Britain? Is there no Britain that can be mine? Peace. Equality. I never should have tried for either. How dare they? How dare they? I will never forgive them. Ever. Damn. I mean, hey, I get it, girl. I get it. I was born in this Britain over 3,000 years ago. I've defeated every calamity I've faced until today. But I was always hated afterward. Never praised. Never loved. Then one day, after I awoke from the latest of so many hibernations, I'd been forced to undergo to hide from the fairies. I finally understood. My enemy wasn't just the calamities. It was the fairies of Britain as well. They were pure and innocent in the truest sense. They enjoyed both good and evil things alike without losing either that purity or innocence. They are, at their core, no different than those loathsome humans who drove me from Britain. So I crushed every possible source of malice. Vested interests, discrimination, oppression, envy, mockery, all of it. I tore up every weed to prevent malice from taking root, and all with their knowledge and consent. Maybe not every fairy agreed, but by and large, they understood what I did would create a better future and supported it. But just enough malice remained. A few fairies took a look at the foundation of peace so many had worked so hard to build and tore it apart because they didn't like it, because they could. I gave up. If even all this has failed, if it's all come to nothing, then I can never believe in people's so-called goodness, nor ever understand it. Even if I did, what would be the point? Everything I did, everything I worked for, was just a waste of time. After all the times they betrayed me, I should have known better. But I still clung foolishly to a sliver of hope. Oh, that hits hard. And now, because I wasted my time caring about something so utterly absurd, I've failed yet again. If my intent is to keep Britain alive, if that's what I want, then I was a fool to think being its savior was the way to accomplish it. She's gotta be Morgan, because that's exactly what Morgan's desire is to not save the fairies of Britain, it's just to save the land of Britain itself. No more. I will find another way. A better way. That's it. I won't deliver the fairies' absolution. I won't deliver salvation. Enough of this fairy of paradise, of being Avalon Le Fay. I should have ruled this land from the start. There she is! It's Ash the Agitator! Capture her alive! The clan heads have ordered that she be made to stand trial! Wait, stop! I'm not Ash, I'm not! But wait, who am I? Who am I? I heard a fairy screaming in the distance. She wasn't me. She was the one who sold us out to the clan heads. I used my magecraft to erase her memories and make her look like me. Once again, everyone will believe Ash the Savior is dead. This time she won't come back. Why concern myself with the calamities? It can't be bothered to stop every little act of destruction. I have a more important task to focus on. In 400 years before the next great calamity arrives, the Tree of Emptiness, a needle made on a foreign planet to close the seam in the universe. I already know how it works. It's beautifully designed, but that is of no consequence to me. Take the rest of the universe for all I care, Celestial Sphere, but Britain is mine. I'm going to end this cosmic fantasy and make my own dream come true. No matter of this Lost Belt what-if absurdity. I will make my Britain real, even if I must stitch it to the fabric of this planet myself. Yep.
Ladinium is destroyed. The Savior has no doubt been executed in Salisbury by now. Ector has already gone his own way. There's only us heading to Orkney. You were right all along, MASH. Our whole pilgrimage was for nothing.
What? No, that's not...
Please don't look so sad. I've grown used to this. Besides, everything, all of this, even the conversation we're having now, is merely a hypothetical the Tree of Emptiness is creating. It doesn't matter what we do. The Fey era is going to end, and the era of the High Queen will begin. Ash's failure was probably inevitable. I just couldn't handle the way things ended. That's all.
Ash!
Londinium is destroyed, Ash is executed, and the first Tomling goes to Orkney along with her coffin. That's how the Savior's tale ended in the era of the High Queen you came from. So we need to make sure that's exactly how things turn out, or there will be paradoxes when you wake up. The Fey era will last for 400 more years. Then, in its 12,000th year, the next great calamity will destroy everything, and the era of the High Queen will begin without the Tree of Emptiness. Once the era of the High Queen begins, you will be unable to act as MASH until after the calamity of Norwich in 2019. If you do anything at all as MASH, the world will see you as a paradox from the Fey era and erase you.
I see. So the moment I was sent into the Fey era with the water mirror, I was bound to live out the rest of my life in it. And to get back to the time I came from, I need to be inside a quantum coffin.
That's right. Even though we know how ray shifting works, we can't travel through space-time without a coffin. That is probably exactly why Morgan only sends calamities back in time to the Fey era. The Fey era can tolerate a few inconsistencies. As long as the era of the High Queen remains intact, nothing else matters to her. I doubt she cares at all about the suffering the calamities she sends back to the Fey era will cause. Besides, to be perfectly honest, I knew how this was going to turn out. Even if you had never come from the future to make it clear, I've always known the Savior will fail.
Huh? So you already knew that the Fey era would end and the era of the High Queen would follow it?
No, that part I did not know. But by the year you came from AD 2019, or 14,019 in Fey era terms, Britain would already be destroyed. That's what happened in the first Lost Belt Britain, the real one. But I didn't like that, so I came to the Fey era from the future like you. From my perspective, this has always been the second version of this world. Though now that you're here, I suppose you could call it the third. Or maybe it's just a slightly different take on the second since we kept the basic chain of events the same.
Can I ask you something? Does that mean your real name is?
Oh good, it looks like Todorot found us a small boat. Come on, let's go, MASH. That is Galahad, first of the Tomleen. That is your name, now that you're going into the coffin. Dang. Galahad. Huh. Have you said your goodbyes to Todorot? I see. So she made a promise to you. I think I'd better explain something to you, Galahad. When the Fey era transitions into the era of the High Queen, all the information that was added in this new second version of the world will be erased. The era of the High Queen will be a continuation of the events from the original second version. The first and new second versions will never have existed. The only thing that will carry over is you sleeping in this coffin. In 400 years, when the era of the High Queen has begun, I don't think even I will remember you. More precisely, I will become the second version of myself once again. So if a fairy were to try and bring memories from this new second version into the era of the High Queen, then the world would perceive that fairy as a foreign element, a being who was never part of the second version's Fey era. Okay, wait, so is our Altria, is she actually Ash? Now that can't be. I feel like she has to be Morgan. Like the pieces just line up too well.
You mean it'll be as though she never existed in this history?
I'll do my best to prevent that from happening. As long as no one perceives the contradiction in history, she should still be able to exist. It's no trouble. I already intended to have you forget everything I'm about to tell you for as long as you remain in Britain anyway. Listen to me closely, Galahad. What I'm about to tell you now is for after you wake up from your slumber. If you and Caldia should succeed at excising Morgan's fairy Britain, then the battle that awaits you in the next Lost Belt will be the same as the one I face. It will be a battle to make peace with your own heart, a battle to understand life itself. As good as your reasons to fight have been, you've lacked the will to do so. You may not have been aware of it, but you've been thinking of the power to hurt others, to hurt the world as something bad. Consequently, you've been running from it. But everyone has the ability to cause harm, and the responsibility that comes with it. It isn't that humans want to do good, they just keep choosing things that they think will give them the best possible future. And there's no right answer in those choices, no matter how many people they may end up saving. Since there are no right answers, you must decide for yourself what to protect, and what you will fight against, Galahad. You will come to know many hearts and minds, and all will be different. Someone will try to understand, some will refuse to give up. Some will be accepting, some will refuse to succumb to hate. Some will try to shake hurt off, some will refuse to be corrupted or influenced. But no matter how wonderful a person may be, they will never have a heart free of conflict. Every heart has its battles to fight. Please try to stop running from that. Because when the hole in your heart is filled with a reason to fight that's all your own, then Galahad will once again entrust you with all of his power.
No heart is free of conflict, no matter what sort of person you are.
That's right. You'll probably have forgotten this by the time you wake, but when the time comes, I will make sure you remember. Though even I can't say whether you'll become someone different like I did, or if you'll remain yourself as you continue to grow. This is goodbye. Oh, one final thing. You should know that even if you should meet me after you wake up, I won't know you. I may think of the coffin I left here after you are caught up in the water mirror in Norwich. I may even realize what it all means. But I'm quite sure that the me you meet will no longer be Ash. Aw, man.
Thank you so much for everything, Ash. Even if you knew how things were going to turn out, I still think your journey did the name Savior justice.
Well, sure. We gave it all we had, didn't we? Farewell, brave knight of the future. In light of your achievements, I'll let you in on a secret. Ash the Savior isn't my real name. My adoptive mother gave it to me after Orkney was destroyed. My true name is Morgan. I fucking called it, bro. I'm Avalon the Fae, the fairy of paradise who washed up here from the planet's inner sea to save Britain. I'm also King Arthur's arch enemy, the witch who destroyed all of Britain in proper human history.
And so you're Mordred's mom and Altria's sister. And you fucked her. Okay.
That is the name of this Lost Belt's king who awaits you in the distant future. The one Caldia must defeat.
Damn. Yep, again. Saw that coming.
My wife, the ice. It's breaking. Come to me, my wife. Come on! Yeah! Oh my god. Oh. I'm allergic to dramatic reunions. No, she's crying again! Mash, my beloved!
It is crazy just how much we all love MASH. Like, the Mary Sue OC.
Whoa! I've got you, Mash. I've got you. I got you, baby girl.
Is this Orkney? I think I was just told something very important.
Are you awake now?
Senpai?
It's me. Welcome back, MASH. For good this time.
Right. I'm back, Senpai. I've been on a very, very long journey. There are so many things I want to tell you. There's Sheffield, the Fey era, and Ash the Savior, the one who sent me back here.
Man. What? Oh, they just really wanted us to see it one more time. And so at long last, she and Relly were reunited. Finally freed from the coffin, he took her in his arms and held her tight. That's right. They embraced warmly but quietly, each treasuring the other's presence. Upon seeing his heartwarming and eye-searing sight, I found myself letting out a sigh of relief and disappointment. Oh, this is Habitat, right?
The mage from the world of humans. A young man upon whom others placed a crushing burden, regardless of how he felt about it. Sure, he isn't perfect. He lied, obfuscated, and made plenty of mistakes. But it was also abundantly clear that he was doing his best to hide his dissatisfaction, no matter how much he tried to cover it up. That's why I couldn't help but come with him all this way. But now, I can see he has a true friend, one he really cares about. That's great.
Or is this Altria? It makes sense, really. He would never have made it this far if he hadn't put his trust in others.
Of course, I should have known that he and I were nothing alike.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was Altria, actually. All right, well, there it is. Okay, so finally reunited with MASH. Oh, it's been... Literally, we've been separated like the entire fucking Lost Belt, but finally, we managed to make it happen. Okay, well then, next time around, we will finally get to spend some time with our precious Kohai. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for the evening. Alright, I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. Tomorrow, like I mentioned at the beginning, we're gonna be playing Genshin. We're gonna be finishing out the event that was happening, and it's going to be taking place earlier in the day. So I said that it might be around like maybe 3 or 4 or something like that, because I got plans later on in the evening. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky or subscribe, and you'll know when we go live. No more get back to the past Samurai Jack. Nope, no more. No more of that. We are fully committed to the present now, as we should be. So yeah. Yeah, go ahead and follow the doodads, and then you'll know when we're meeting up. But yeah, for tonight, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And hopefully with any luck, I will see y'all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.